Again, a pretty big stretch of games here. 5 games over the next 7 days. I mean, how does that play into your mindset and mentality, knowing that it's going to be a pretty big grind here against some key opponents?
Well, they are key opponents. It is going to be a grind, and hopefully we don't run into any more injuries. We have Peter Quinville up with us, maybe give us a little spark on offense. That may help, and hopefully after Grand Rapids trip, we'll have a couple more healthy bodies back, so we'll see.
You go from 0 Quinvilles to 2 Quinvilles almost overnight. I mean, what's that like, and how curious are you to see what Peter can bring to the mix?
Well, we're looking for guys. Sometimes it's not always in your farm system down in Indy that offensive guys that can put some pucks in the net. We've got most of those guys up with us already, so we're just kind of looking. And then he's, I think, leading the league in points. I think he was in Cedar Rapids, and I've heard good things about him. And if he's anything like his brother, character-wise, then we'd love to have him. So, no pressure on him. It's just go and play his game, and hopefully he can give us a little spark offensively.
He'll be in the lineup tonight and tomorrow, probably.
Yep, he'll be in the lineup as long as he wants to be and earns it.
As far as this stretch here with so many games in so little days, 5 games in 7 days, how do you guys just stay composed, obviously knowing that you've had some rough stretches over the last couple of weeks?
Well, we just stick to our game. I mean, we're playing Milwaukee a lot, who's one of the top teams, and we know that, but we've held ground with them pretty good. I think games could have went either way. Even the last game, you lose like that, but we're right there. So that's hats off to the guys that are, whoever's in the lineup, we're still battling hard. The big thing here is just managing their ice. Now, not killing guys with 20 plus minutes. That should maybe knock it down a few minutes, just so, because I know we have to play the next night, or we got travel, then play again. So I'm just going to have to watch how much ice time these guys are getting.
You had kind of a down stretch there, lost a few in a row. Sometimes you learn more about the group that you have when things are down and things are rough. Was there anything you learned about this group from that stretch and now bouncing back a little?
Well, again, we lost, I think, 6 in a row, but maybe one of those was a bit of a blowout. But other than that, I think we were pretty close to staying in the game. The big thing with us is we get lazy at times where things are going well. It's a 1-0 game or a 2-1 game for the other team, and we decide we're going to change the way we play. And next thing you know, it's in the back of your net, and it's 3-1. And we don't have the team right now can counter-attack, that can put goals up whenever we feel like it. We got to take advantage of keeping it 2-1 and hopefully, get that 1 goal to tie it and go from there. But I think the big thing was we learned as a team was, we got to hold ground until if it takes the last minute to get that goal to tie it up.
How do you keep a team reeled in when they start to break away from your game plan? You've known these guys now for almost half the season, and sometimes you need a little bit of an action to have that message sink in.
Yeah, I mean, you can't strangle them, you can't kick them, you can't yell at them. So, no, kidding aside, it's what it is. That's when your veteran guys step up and lead the way like that, and they've done a good job with that. Anytime they can see that we're kind of fading a little bit, those guys have gone out and put up a good shift or talked on the bench, and hats off to those guys. But as a staff, it's fun to watch these guys, especially the guys that are called up, fitting in well, and the other guys are helping them along the way here.
Do you feel like even though they have been tough stretches, that sometimes games like that, close games where you don't get the result you wanted, are good lessons learned, so it's not always the veterans or yourself having to, reel these guys in and stick to the game plan?
Yeah, exactly. And the nice thing about this, too, is, a lot of guys up from the coast, it gives our young guys that we're developing a chance to play in situations that maybe normally they wouldn't, and they're getting the ice time maybe a little more than they should. And we have to vacate the building now because of somebody's got a package delivery. So, but yeah, it's good that way. But hey, kidding aside, we need to put some wins here because winning is part of the development part for these guys, and get that winning attitude back in here.
Talked a little bit about the Quintin Bills, but obviously specifically John coming back from Chicago. You know, he's one of those point guys that you needed down here. So how nice is it to have somebody like him back here?
Well, now you start shuffling the magnets on my board, and all of a sudden you got 3 solid lines, and that can hopefully put the puck in the net. And now your power play looks a little better with him on it. Hopefully we can score a couple on that. And he just, the type of person he is, his upbeat, his personality, his character, is going to help our locker room tremendously.
Will they play on the ice together much?
Not right now. I still got to, the trust factor where I heard great things about him. I just got to see him play a few, and then we'll go from there. Forts is back in the lineup, and those two had good chemistry there when they were playing together with Secura. So I'll put those guys back together and see how they do. But again, even with Peter in the lineup, it looks better when you stare at it as a coach. So hopefully it goes on the ice and they do a good job.
Who's in